Hey guys, MA Fish Guy here, coming at you with a viewer request video. Now this is a question that's been asked for a very long time. So I've been in this hobby for more than 20 years and I've seen this question come up dozens of times. So I finally sat down, did the research to see what is the big deal. So the question is, do you thaw out your frozen food or do you feed it or throw it into your tank frozen? Now, before we get into this, go down below into the comments and post, what do you do? Do you throw it in frozen or do you thaw it out first? Now, I personally have done both. I've thawed out food and I've just thrown it in frozen. So throwing it in frozen, there's no work to it. You just pop it in, the little gumdrops plops into the water, and you're all set to go. The only downfalls that I've seen and researched on this is, as there's a lot of fish in the aquarium, so say like my guppy tank over there, or you have the cichlid tank behind me, if you have a more aggressive fish or a bully fish, they can kind of hog that one block of food and pretty much play keep away from everybody. And you don't want that. You want your other fish to eat, you want everyone to get food, you don't want the bully to get everything or even inhale the whole thing. So that can be a little bit of an issue. If you have one fish or just two fish, then you can just plop them in, they can eat them. And some of the bigger websites out there and frozen food people that I've researched, they even recommend that you can feed it frozen as well, and that there's no health complications to it or anything like that. Now, if you have a pickier fish that doesn't maybe like the temperature or anything like that, then you may want to thaw it. So when it gets into thawing, and I've done thawing before, when I've worked at the big box stores, when I've worked at the mom and pop stores, it's just easier to pop them in, do a couple of blocks, and then you can feed multiple tanks with the same gumdrop or flat that you break off, anything like that. So the reason why I do like the thawing of it in some of your tanks like this is you can disperse the food better. You can make sure everybody is eating and not just one fish. And usually it's a lot less cleanup. So with the gumdrops or the flat packs, whatever you break off and disperses into the aquarium, you can't really control it. So if it's too much, then you have uneaten food sitting on the aquarium floor. It just creates a mess. Whereas if you do the turkey baster or anything like that, or even just dump it in, it's more controllable and you can control and hopefully get rid of some of the food that's on the bottom and not have as much, so you don't have to do as frequent water changes, or you're not having a problem with pollution with the uneaten food. So whether you thaw it or freeze it, I really can't find anything that recommends one way or another being better or worse. It just depends on your personal preference and whatever your tank setup is with the fish that you have. So like I said, down below, what do you do? Frozen or thaw? I'm curious. I'm sure everyone else is. And I know there are some that are going to have their designated ways they do it, and that's great. Whatever works for you is what you should do. I'm just here to try to educate everyone on some questions that they may have. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Check out the rest of the videos. Hit that subscribe button. And if you have a question, also post it down in the comments, and I'll be looking to do videos on people's questions in the future. Thank you for watching.